What is up, everybody? My name is Logan Sherome. Welcome to CTF Sherome Talks Football. Today I'm going to be giving you guys my tier list for every NFL mascot. This is something I haven't done yet, and I think this will be a fun tier list to make because some of these are elite, while some of them I think are decent or boring, and then some teams don't even have mascots. So I feel like it'd be interesting to go back and see which mascots compare to the others. So let's not waste any more time. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, turn on notification bells so you don't miss any of my videos whenever I post. Well, out of the way, let's get started. Alright, so here we are at the tier list, and going through each category. At the very top, we've got the elite mascots. Below that, we've got the great mascots. Below that, we've got the decent mascots. Below that, we've got the not ideal / boring mascots. And at the very bottom, we've got the terrible mascots / there's some teams that don't even have one. Also, while we keep going through every NFL team, I'm going to be showing you a picture of every single mascot if they have one, so you can know the name, what they look like, so you can basically make up your own ranking as we go. Alright, starting off with the Arizona Cardinals, we've got Big Red. I think he looks really cool. I think the colors really look good on him, and I think him wearing the jersey just looks really good. This is a really decent mascot. Yeah, I really liked that one. I'm going to put it in great. That was a really good one. Alright, next we got the Atlanta Falcons, and we have Freddy the Falcon here. This one's okay. I'm not sure. I don't really care for the face all that much, but for being a Falcon, it's not that bad. Yeah, I'm going to put it in decent, but I could adjust these as we go. If there's some that are just better that belong in here, I might move this down, but for now, we'll put it in decent. Alright, next we got the Baltimore Ravens with Poe the Raven. I really love the name. I really understand it. I think that's a great name, but everything else, I don't think this looks good. I think it looks kind of creepy, and the design of it just doesn't look good. I don't really care for the design, but the name is really saving it here. I'm going to put in decent. Just be thankful that you guys named him Poe, because if he was named something generic, he would be down here. Alright, next we got the Buffalo Bills, and we got Billy the Buffalo here, and you would think I would put him in, like, not ideal or boring, but honestly, he doesn't look that bad. I mean, if you just change the colors around a little bit just to make him look a little better, it would be better, but like this, it's not bad at all. Billy's not going to go very high, but I'll put him in decent. That's not that bad of a mascot at all. Alright, next we got the Carolina Panthers with Sir Purr. So far, this is one of my favorites. This one looks really good. I absolutely love the name. Yeah, this is a really good mascot. Not really supposed to be giving any praise to any, like, rival team of mine, but I gotta be honest, that was an elite mascot. I think that's a really good one. Up next, we got the Chicago Bears with Staley the Bear, and this one just gives me the definition of classic. Just a classic mascot. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care for the name all that much, but other than that, this is a really good one as well. I think the name Staley kind of brings down points a little bit, like he would be an elite, but overall I think he's a great mascot. Like, that's a really good one as well. Alright, next we got the Cincinnati Bengals with Houday. Okay, this is my thoughts on him. I think he looks absolutely badass. This is one of the nicest looking mascots in the entire NFL, hell, even all of sports, but the thing that just brings him down for me is his name. Like, that's the best he can do, Houday. That's the name you gave him. Like, you could have given him any sort of better, like, any better name. Like, come on, bro. If I brought down points for Staley the Bear, I'm going to have to bring down points for Houday the Bengal, because, like I said with these two right here, they both look badass, but the names are just bringing it down. I'm sorry. Alright, next we got the Cleveland Browns with Brownie the Elf, and I'm sorry, guys. I know this is like one of the biggest mascots you guys have had for decades, but I'm just not a fan of it. I mean, the elf is not too bad. Like, the design of it doesn't look bad. It's just the idea and the name. Like, I'm sorry. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. I'm just going to put him in not ideal. Like, that one's not that good. I'm sorry. Alright, next we got the Dallas Cowboys. We've got Rowdy the Cowboy. This one is the definition of a boring mascot, but at the same time, for what it's supposed to be, it's not bad. Even though I personally think he's a boring mascot, like, it sets off of what he's supposed to do. I'll put him in decent. Alright, next we got the Denver Broncos. We've got Miles the Bronco. This one looks really cool too. I really love the colors he brings out. His look just looks really badass. This is one of the best mascots in my opinion. Yeah, he gets an elite. I think that's a really good mascot. Alright, next we got the Detroit Lions, and we've got Rory the Lion. First of all, I think his design is a little boring in my opinion. I just don't think, other than the jersey he's wearing, shows off enough colors of the team colors they have. And then also, Rory the Lion. That's a pretty bad name, I'm sorry. This one might be controversial, but I'm gonna put it in boring. I just think the design is a little boring, and plus the name is just awful. Up next, we got the Green... Whoa, wait a minute. They don't have a mascot. Out of all the years they've been an NFL team, an NFL franchise, they have not had a mascot. Yeah, that's disgraceful, man. How are you an NFL franchise for over 100 years and you guys don't have a mascot? Like, that's bad. Alright, up next we got the Houston Texans with Turo the Texan. I really like this mascot. I don't know why he gets a lot of shit. I think he looks really cool. I will say though, I'm not the biggest fan of the name, but his design, I really like it. Yeah, I don't know. I just really like this mascot. I'm going to put it in great. Alright, next we got the Indianapolis Colts, and just to say, every single sports fan that has been watching sports for most of their life should know by now that blue is probably the greatest sports mascot of all time. Like, come on, dude, it's blue. Like, he does this every time, which makes me laugh. He plays, like, during halftime, he plays, like, tackle football, and he just he just fucks up kids every single time. He's a joy to watch. He has a great sense. He has great humor. He has great personality. I absolutely love this mascot, and I always will. Blue is so good, in fact, that I had to make a whole new tier just for him because he doesn't compare to any of these top mascots over here, plus some of them that are still to come. He is the absolute GOAT of the mascots. Alright, next we got the Jacksonville Jaguars, and it's funny because we're going from one of the best to, honestly, one of the worst. We've got Jackson DeVille. I actually really like the name. I don't know why, but just look at him. He looks like something you just made up from Goodwill. Like, it looks like you've got material from Goodwill and all the cheap stores, and you just put them together overnight. Like, he just doesn't look good, and come on, guys. This can't be okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. This one is complete ass. I can't take this one seriously. Alright, next we got the Kansas City Chiefs, and we've got KC Wolf, and am I the only one that just doesn't care for this mascot? Like, it's just everything about it. I don't like the name, I don't really care for the design, and I just don't like him for, like, as a whole. Like, I think he's such a blue wannabe. Like, he wants to be Indianapolis Colts mascot that badly. I'm not going to say he's ass because he is a bit popular, but I'm going to say he's not ideal / boring. Like, I do not like this one at all. Alright, next we got the Las Vegas Raiders, and what the hell is this? Apparently his name is Raider Rusher. This is the first time I've seen him, and I hope this is the last. This one absolutely sucks. It's just a creepy ass bobblehead. Like, there's nothing to it. It's so boring and it's really creepy. It's awful. Yeah, that's going under Jackson DeVille. That is absolutely terrible. Up next we got the Los Angeles Chargers, and this is apparently Boltman, and man, this is tough because I can't tell whether the Raiders mascot is more creepy or this one. This one is absolutely creepy. Like, what is this? Like, this looks like what I would see in my nightmares. Like, this is so creepy and it's so awful. That's not even boring. That's just terrible. Like, that's one of the worst mascots I've ever seen. Up next, we've got the Los Angeles Rams. We've got Rampage the Ram. I actually really like that name. Yeah, this one's really cool. I really like the design. I think the colors look really good on him. I really like his blue eyes. It looks really cool. Yeah, I think this one's really strong. I'm going to put it in great mascots. Plus, it really helps getting the sour taste out of my mouth seeing these 3 shitty mascots. Up next, we got the Miami Dolphins, and we've got TD the Dolphin. This one's okay. I don't really care for the design all that much, but for the people that are trying to say they could have done something different, I mean, what else are they supposed to do? They're the freaking Dolphins. Like, the Dolphins going to be their damn mascot, but I think the design could be better for sure. Plus, now that I think about it, there's really nothing to him. Yeah, I'm going to put him in boring. I'm sorry, but I just don't care for it. Alright, next we got the Minnesota Vikings, and we've got Victor the Viking. This one's not that bad. I mean, he gets a lot of shit because he literally is a Viking, and it literally just looks like the mascot, but what the hell are they supposed to do? Are they just going to come up with a dog? Like, dude, like, this is the best they could have done, and even though it's not the best, it's also far from the worst. I'm not saying this mascot is great or elite or anything, but I think he's decent, and like, I just think he's the most overhated mascot in football. Up next, we got the New England Patriots. We've got Pat the Patriot. I always thought this one was iconic, but it's also really boring. Like, there's really nothing to his design. I mean, I guess this picture's a little better. even though I think this one's a little more creepier. Yeah, I really don't care for this one, but it's not terrible. Yeah, I'm sorry. This one's just really boring. There's really nothing to it. Alright, next we got the New Orleans Saints, and apparently they have two mascots. This one's named Sir Saint, while this one is named Gumbo. Either way, both of them are terrible, and both of them really do not fit the team at all. I know I'm ripping on my own team here, but I have to be honest, like, those are two shitty mascots. Like, there's nothing to it. Alright, next we got the New York... Wait, hold up. Apparently the New York Giants and the New York Jets both do not have mascots. Well, we know where both of these are going. Terrible! Alright, next we got the Philadelphia Eagles, and we've got Swoop the Eagle. You'd think I'd have a problem with the name, but I don't. And honestly, this one's a really cool looking mascot. I think he looks really cool. But when you think about the Philadelphia Eagles and with how rowdy and like basically disrespectful and awful their fans are, you would think this mascot would have the same personality as someone like Blue from the Indianapolis Colts. But no, he doesn't, and he seems pretty chill. Yeah, I'm going to put him in Elite. I think that's a really good mascot. That's one of the best in the league. Alright, next we got the Pittsburgh Steelers, and this one is named Steely McBeam. Just without even saying how terrible that name of that mascot is, everything about this mascot just screams rushed and awful. Like, that's not even boring. That's just terrible. Like, what is that? Alright, next we got the San Francisco 49ers. We've got Sourdough Sam. I know this one gets a lot of shit, but I don't know why. I've always really liked this mascot. I mean, I like the colors of him. I think he looks really good. And plus, I don't know why. I just like the name. Sourdough Sam. Like, that's stupid, but that's also clever. I can't put him in great, but I can put him in decent. Like, that's just the definition of a decent mascot. Alright, next we got the Seattle Seahawks, and this one is named Blitz the Seahawk, and I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the coolest looking ones by far. I mean, look at him. Like, they got the team colors down perfectly. His colors are super cool. I love his bright green eyes. I think it just looks super cool. Plus, in this picture, look at his wings. Like, it's all blue and green. Like, I'm sorry, that's badass. Compared to these three up here, I think the Seahawks one is the best, but it's, like, right behind the Colts, right, so far, at least. Alright, next we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Captain Fear. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of underwhelmed with this mascot. Like, when you think of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with their theme, like, you would think it'd be a pirate, but just the design and the name is just really underwhelming. Like, they could have done so much more. I mean, he's not a bad mascot, but he is the definition of underwhelming. Like, it's really boring and underwhelming. Alright, next we got the Tennessee Titans, and this one is T-Rack. I'm just laughing because of how awful this is. Like, every single picture you see of him, he just looks terrible. Like, there's nothing cool about this mascot. It's so bad. Yeah, dude, like, he's going in the bottom. Like, there's nothing good about it at all. And lastly, we've got the Washington Commanders, and their mascot's name is Major Tuddy. I do not like this mascot. I don't like the theme of it. I just do not like the idea of it. They could have done so much more with this, and they just decided to do this. Like, it doesn't look good. I'm sorry. I can't say this one's a terrible mascot because it's not, but I can definitely say it's it's below average for sure. It's really boring. There's nothing to it, and I think it honestly sucks. And there you guys have it. That was my NFL mascots tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below on what things you agree and disagree on this tier list. Let me know what your favorite mascot is. And also let me know if you'd like to see me do any more videos about any sport mascots. I can easily do the NBA mascots or the MLB. Hell, even the NHL. I don't even watch hockey, but I can definitely judge mascots. But that is where I'm going to be done for the day. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, turn on notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos whenever I post. I'm Logan Sharon. I'll see you next time.